We'll be live on Twitch.
Yay.
Uh,
Hello.
Hello, Internet people. Tonight will not be interesting at all unless you like watching people talk about making their characters. This session and future sessions will not be run by me, but instead will be run by our new GM, John, Dungeon Master, since we are playing Dragons. Running, well, supposedly he's running Tomb of Annihilation. But, it's John, so he could put his own flavor on it, or he could get lazy and do exactly what the book says. We'll find out later. But today, we are just discussing our characters. We're just putting out who we are and what we want to be good at. I hear about other people's stuff first, because I'm always talking during these things. So,
I think you stopped on Twitch.
oh, is it stopped?
uh-oh.
Still live?
Weird. Cut me out. Sorry.
Get better internet.
I don't know. It says it's live on my video preview. Whatever. Records or records, or it doesn't, it doesn't. Anyway. Let's. Who wants to talk about their character first?
Is anyone even near done?
I know. I was like,
Well, who wants to talk about what their idea is? Who wants to talk about what they want to do or what they have?
I mean, I think I'm probably farthest along in character archetype and everything.
Okay, so what do you have for what is your um, race, class, and background?
My character's name is, she's a half-elf bard, undecided on alignment,
Okay.
but her name is called Faebeth,
Okay.
spelled
Perfect.
Faemythe, which is an actual name that came up in a name generator for half elves, so I can't even be held responsible for that.
Did John put you in a tomb or a cave
Yeah, it's very echoey for you right now.
or a
Not sure
well?
why.
I'm on push to talk, so I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with hers either.
Did you put her in a well?
Maybe that's it. Is she in a well?
I'm in a well, actually.
All right.
How about that?
Yeah, try speaking again, Kat.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, that's less echoey.
Okay, yeah, I think I was coming through John's computer, which you can hear through my mic, because my mic picks up like our entire freaking apartment.
Okay. And so you're gonna be Famous, the half-elf bard. Have you thought about background at all?
Yes, so you are actually playing my grandfather, Infamous.
That I am. I'm gonna be playing an elven druid, and I'm gonna be your grandpa. Which puts me at about. I'm gonna put myself at about 630 years old. Um, I don't know how old you want to be. I don't know when half elves mature. I don't know if they mature at a human rate and longer, or if they mature. Not to say that you're gonna be playing mature person. I'm just saying.
When do I ever?
I don't. I'm just trying to figure out about how old you think you are.
I mean, probably like Sorry, I had to kill a bug. Like ninja style.
Bug. Probably like how old do you think?
Late teens, you're probably like 200.
Well, that would be for elf. Maturity is about 100 years old for an half elf. I think
Probably
is
like-
shorter.
95.
95.
Half elves.
Yeah.
They mature at the same rate as humans. They reach adulthood at 20, and they often exceed 180 years. Okay.
So 19 could be very 19.
19 works for me.
Oh, sweet small summer child.
Alright. I have an introduction.
Ah, great.
Yeah, I am the GM. And I have an introduction. Hello there. Welcome to the world of Chult. My name is John. People call me the DM. This world is inhabited by creatures called monsters. For some people, monsters are pets. Others murder them for loots. Myself, I use them to kill people. So what is your age, sex, location? I mean, what is your name? No, wait, actually, first one was right, considering D&D. So moving along.
It's like Pokemon.
Next player.
Thank you, John. That was amazingly perfect.
Yeah.
Since I got a little bit introduced, I'll finish off what little I have left of my character. I am gonna play a elven. I think I'm gonna do high elf. I might switch to wood elf. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna do elf druid of that. It's out of Zenithar's Guide. And basically I can summon like, imagine the Patronus spell from Harry Potter. It's basically that, but I've got 3 of them. Some of these kind of spirit creatures that give area effects to my allies, and my background is going to be a folk hero. Folk hero is written to be very like, you're a strapping young buck who's done good for his small community and is going out into the world to do greater things. But I'm thinking more of like, I did my great thing long ago, being a very old elf. So I did my great thing, and I basically saved a dryad from going mad. Kind of looked into the story of dryads a little bit, because I was looking into what kind of spells I could do. And dryads actually, if they lose their tree, if the tree dies, powerful druid or a creature ritual to save, attach it to a new. So that's what I did. I got on an adventure to save that. In doing so, I formed just a druidic circle, the forest around that tree, guardians of that area, that forest. My descendants are the ones who are supposed to be like the caretakers or the followers of this circle. Others are welcome to join, but next in line is my son, and I also have a daughter, probably one of my daughter's daughters, off with a human for a while. Apparently had a daughter who is now 19 years old. So half elf granddaughter. Not really sure how we're gonna get ourselves on this road to adventure, but I think we joked about me just being asked by your mom to take care of you or to follow along with you to make sure you didn't get your.
No. My mom does not know where I am.
Okay.
However, I just walked up. She was like, "Mom sent me to come live with you."
Right. and somehow we get tied into this adventure. So we'll have to figure that out at some point later when we develop more of her. Yeah, I guess Mom is still off with her human boy out in the world and sent back to me. I have a granddaughter that is part human, which is, not the best thing I've ever heard, but it's fine. Fine.
Everything's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, so that's what I have. Was now I'm just kind of past my prime. Back to you, GM.
Thank you, Infamous. Moving along to the next player. Well, Steven has something ready. Esther, I think you're probably the next most done, or Fu.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we could just.
Let me look at what I got here. All right, so my character's name is Dragon, or Dragon. He is obviously a dragonborn.
Do you do the tongue thing?
What something?
Dragon, not lizard. I don't do that tongue thing.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I got that
I
reference.
remember now, yeah.
I'm proud of everyone that got that reference.
It's been a while. That's it's a bit of an old movie, but it's a good one. All right, so my character is a dragonborn paladin. In terms of like backstory, I'm not entirely sure. I was thinking my character had been exiled from the dragon clans for becoming a paladin and not serving specifically just the dragons or the dragonborns, but hoping to help everyone else. This was a while back, and currently my character trained as a paladin and goes around the different villages and the outskirt areas, trying to help people when he can. But mainly just vanquishing the demons and evil. That is the more important mission than just protecting anyone.
What like it sounds like helping all people, not just the Dragonborn people, kind of a motivator for you.
Initially, yes.
Do you know what kind of paladin path you're thinking about taking, or?
I have not researched that yet. I'm not sure the different paths or anything like that. Kind of still looking into it. What kind of different paths are there?
There's a whole bunch. Most classes choose this around level 3. I think the cleric has to choose, though, when they start.
Starts paladin.
Okay.
The Secret Oath is at level 3.
Yep. Yeah. Some ones that are core book are the Oath of Devotion. Devotion divines a paladin's loftiest ideals: justice, virtue, and order. Sometimes called cavaliers, white knights, or holy warriors, these paladins meet the ideal of the knight in shining armor, acting with honor and pursuit. hold themselves to the highest standards of conduct, and some, for better or worse, hold the rest of the world to the same standards. Many swear this oath are devoted to gods of law and good, and God's tenets as a measure of their devotion. Hold angels, the perfect servants of great images of angelic wings, into their helmets and coats. The oath of the ancients is as old as the race of elves and the rituals of druids. Some called Fey Knights, Green Knights, or Horned Knights, paladins who swear their oath cast their lot with the sides of light, the cosmic struggle against darkness, because they love the beautiful, life-giving, not necessarily because they believe in principles of honor, courage, and justice. Or in their armor with clothing of images of powers to reflect their commitment to the preservation of life and light in the world. Vengeance. A solemn commitment to punish those who have committed a grievous sin. When each slaughter helpless entire people, gods grows too violent and powerful. Dragon rampages through the country. Times like these, paladins arise and swear an oath of vengeance to set right. Paladins, sometimes called avengers or dark knights, they put purity not as important as. So those are just the three main ones out of the core book.
Oh yeah, I'm going for the vengeance one. That's for sure. That's my character in general.
There are some in Xanathar's Guide as well.
Let me see what is in it.
There's the Oath of Conquest and Oath of Conquest calls to paladins who seek glory, battle, and subjugation of their enemies. This isn't enough for the paladins to establish order, must crush the forces of chaos, some called night tyrants or ironmongers. Those swear the oath gathered gods or philosophies of war and well-ordered might. Not even a re-redemption because it doesn't sound like that's who you are. I want to hear it.
No, it's okay. I found that I can read through it, but yeah, it seems like the vengeance one is probably the more accurate one.
We're starting at level 2, right?
Yeah.
Right. So this is not something that even you're gonna have to pick until. But just as like thoughts of who your character is, it's a good planning.
I'm just asking because I get like to pick my college at the 3rd level.
Same thing. Have you thought about which colleges you're interested in?
No.
You should really look at the ones in Xanathar's Guide.
I'm reading through them right now. I don't know which one I want to pick though, because I like College of Glamour, but I also like College of Swords.
I was gonna say, I think you know which one you want to do. Swash, swash, buckle, buckle.
Alternatively, you can constantly sing the song "Glamorous, Glamorous."
Oh dear God.
I do intend on having a sample board as soon as I can figure out how to make one.
This is why we have mute buttons.
Don't have it in real life, and you live with me.
Earplugs for that.
Not quite as good as the mute button.
No, sadly.
There's also
Guess
the
there's
Always
just-
canceling earphones.
Glamour and Swords are pretty cool. There is the Whispers one too, but a lot like darker and weird. And
Yeah, I'm reading through that one. That's kind of fucking awesome. The Mantle of Whispers.
yeah, you can just you have the ability to instantly creep out anyone you want to.
when I hit someone with my weapon, I can literally just deal extra 2d6 psychic damage by being creepy.
Yep.
You're an otaku. You're an otaku in a world of normals.
How's that different than real life?
Have you seen where we work?
Anyway, so okay. Fu, where are you at with your character? What are your thoughts?
I'm doing the background right now. I don't have a name just yet, but I know I have making call it a dwarf
Quick
cleric.
question. Are we allowed to pick the stuff that it tells us to roll for?
Which stuff?
Well, like my weapon and what's my most embarrassing moment.
That should be. Oh, your background stuff. Yeah, you can pick all your background stuff. Your equipment should be in. There should be a set of things that you just choose from. It's like a chart. It's like this or that.
Yeah, that should be in the basic part.
It's fine. I've got this.
Oh boy.
I love that Alyssa said, "Oh God."
Oh boy. Oh, sorry.
How are we doing stats?
Point by.
Yes, that's 27 point by.
Where's the point by chart?
That's like page 27 in the main player's book.
Because if we don't do point by, things like Robin happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh god, yeah. Here, Mike. I have a link for you. Post it again.
I still want to play her again.
That was page 13. I mean, you could just play a ranger, an elven ranger.
It won't be the same.
Yes, it will. You're still Robin. You just don't have stupid stats.
Was it?
Awesome.
You didn't have
What
anything
I'm
over
just
15?
saying is you weren't really Robin. The background was not Robin. The playstyle was not Robin. The stats were Robin.
The stats and
So
puppers.
Robin was nothing but rolled for stats.
And puppers.
Well, now we're doing the point buy system. Found
You
on
wouldn't
page
let me have
13 of the
puppers
player's
again.
book.
I posted a link. I think that's 20. The one I posted is 27 points as well.
Thanks, Fu.
No problem.
So the point by that you posted, it has a -1 to everything on the left right hand side.
Because you haven't actually put any points in anything yet.
Yeah, because
Okay.
everything's at 8.
That's because the starting stat is 8, and then you gotta raise it up. And an 8 is a -1 modifier.
You actually can raise it to as a
Okay.
15.
I have a question.
It's nice because it has a lot of races.
So since my paladin's level 2, and paladins or dragonborn gets +2 strength and 1 charisma per level.
That's not per level.
That's not per level. Oh wait,
Just
that was just at start. Okay, so I should give myself 16. What it shows. Right?
Yeah, if the race will bring you above 15, you can do that.
Okay.
So if you're on the point by calculator, that
Yeah.
select the race that you are, and put racial bonuses in those columns, and then as you add points to it, it'll give you their total score in the total column. You can go above in strength. You can go up to 17.
Wait, so like true elves don't get a charisma modifier for their race?
No.
Losers. Not you, Grandpa. Everyone else.
But
the
you
drag
get to
bonus to that
choose. Yeah, I think.
Half elf does. Which makes me laugh because it's a half elf.
Well, because you're adaptable. It's part of your human nature to be adaptable to different. Weirdly enough, Drow get a bonus.
Because they're pretty.
They're good at deceiving people.
But half elves don't get a dex unless they choose to have the dex bonus.
Right.
I'm okay with that. I get to be pretty.
I
Sure,
feel
hit them with your pace.
I shall hit them with my words. And use my face to get money.
At least she didn't say body.
all right. So
But that's
where are we at? Who we're talking to? Anyone else have any questions about stuff that they're doing right now?
How is Pip's character coming along?
I'm trying to figure out how to put my racial bonuses in.
On the Roll20 character sheet?
Which ones?
On the Roll20 sheet.
Just put your totals in with the racial stuff.
It won't let me go
Oh, wait.
to 17.
Right. The Roll20 sheet's not letting you go past 17?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Which stat?
Constitution.
Should be able to. Okay, you're not on.
Oh wait, no, now it is.
I just made it a 17. And now it's an 18.
It wasn't earlier.
Yeah, so you should just be able to type in what.
What was I doing? Let's see. Oh yeah, inventory. What were you saying? How that works? Like
Oh, go. If you look at Player's Handbook and you click on, go to your classes page. Class you're picking. One of the first things under that class should be gear that you're picking up. Options like a X weapon or weapon of a certain type, armor or this armor.
I see it. I think.
You get a little background, depending on the one you pick.
So speaking of your character, tell us a little bit about.
I came out from the dirt like a daisy.
Yes!
You started it, cat.
Monster.
I try to hide the fact that I'm like kind of stone elemental, and it works all right considering I'm wearing heavy armor. And I'm mostly just a sellsword trying to get some money.
So your actual race is an Earth Genasi. Trying to keep that to yourself. What class did you pick?
Fighter.
Have you thought about your background at all?
Is that in here?
It's
no.
a different section. After the classes section. Background.
That's
You said you wanted your character to be a sellsword? Kind of like a mercenary?
Yeah, pretty much.
You see. Because I know there's a mercenary background, but it's in sword coast. Let me see if I can find it online though. I think there was a resource
I found
for
the
that.
page in this book for personality and background. I think I might go chaotic neutral. I don't know.
That's where I'm leaning.
I'm just gonna go chaotic neutral, guys. I'm just done with this all.
Don't go full chaotic neutral!
Never go true neutral.
Alright.
Those are the worst kind of people. How can they live not having any direction? They're just nothing.
In the basic player's handbook, there is a soldier background. Pirate, gladiator, knight. Criminal.
What was a folk hero like that one guy from Beauty and the Beast?
Gaston.
Yes, Gaston.
Oh my god. Yes.
I'm kind of okay with this.
Said you are okay with this?
Yes.
Alright.
Oh boy.
It's two very different folk heroes in the party, which is hilarious.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I like that.
There's a lot to go from. Do I pick one of these defining events, or do I roll a dice?
You can. You
You
can
do
either
whichever
pick
you
or
want.
roll, whichever you prefer. If you don't want to have to think about it, you can just roll and go, go with that. But you're welcome to just choose.
Which tab is saving throws?
Skills. No. Core.
Oh, I see it. And yeah, it's right. It's right there. Save prof.
Ah.
Yeah, because it's just saved for every stat now in fifth.
Yeah, we don't have fortitude, will, and reflex. Skill or ability has their own save.
Oh man, I can have 2 weapons? What are the martial weapons? What is that?
Your section for that.
Yeah, if you go to, I should go get my player's handbook. John, you direct them.
There's an equipment section in chapter 5.
Martial weapons are basically better weapons.
Yeah, pretty much. Martial weapons are just better weapons.
What kind of armor is chain armor?
Heavy? There's a armor section right before the weapons.
Okay.
Let's see, chain mail or chain shirt.
Chain armor, yeah, it's heavy. It's heavy armor.
All right.
Yeah, ACs work in this game as they did in Starfinder. With the addition of shields. So since shields weren't a thing in Starfinder for Nestor and Pip, who have not played D&D, shield actually adds to your AC. So if you had like Pip's chainmail is a 16 and he took a shield, he'd have an AC of 18.
Hooray.
Only issue with the shield is it takes up your other hand, but if
It
you're
does.
in a class,
Right.
Yeah, so heavy weapons I think require two-handed, or this other, are they classified as two-handed?
Yeah, the I think, yeah, all the heavies look like they're classified as two-handed. Two-handed is actually indicated, since, yeah, bows and crossbows are listed as two-handed, yet aren't heavy.
Ah, okay. Oh, heavy was like it can't be used by small creatures.
There's also a feat that involves heavy.
Yeah. Which ones are what? It's an advantage with heavy weapons. They can use it, it's just that they don't use it really shittily.
There's no halfling-sized greatsword. There used to be.
There used to be, but it
Really?
was basically a longsword.
Yeah, it was literally a long sword, but it was halfling-sized greatsword.
3.5 was dumb.
I liked it.
It
Other than
actually
the
was
size.
dumb. It was smart, but it was also annoying.
I had some annoying parts like that. Yes, you loot a halfling-sized greatsword. What? Yes, it's basically a long
It
sword.
counts for you as a longsword. Why don't you just say a longsword? Because it's made by don't worry about it.
No, the goblin stole it from a halfling. It is a halfling greatsword. Just get used to it.
Man, fighters get a lot of weapons.
Yes, that is like their advantage.
MO. You have access to every kind of weapon.
That and paladins and rangers. They get all the weapons.
I think we have a short sword and a great sword.
Might want a ranged weapon.
So
Yeah, you might want to look at the ranged weapons.
It says they come with a light crossbow.
There you go.
Let's see, I think he also gets that.
Or 2 hand axes, so I'll just pick a
Go for the crossbow.
so there's a these versatile weapon like a long sword. Is that something you can use as a two-hander and a one-hander?
Yes.
What's the dice or damage difference between them?
Stay in the weapon.
Yes, like the long sword is 1d8 one-handed or 1d10 when two-handed.
Are you using the handbook?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
I see.
Next to
But
versatile. Yeah.
yeah, but the problem is with my dueling, I do the same amount of damage either way. So one-handed it is.
Actually, I think I did that same thing with my fighter too.
So I think we talked a little bit character. Talked over by. But tell us more about your character, Fu. Like what race, background, and class.
Yeah, like I said before, I don't have a name, but I'm doing a dwarven cleric, and it's more, I guess, sign between a mountain dwarf or shield dwarf. I mean, stat wise they're the same, but I guess RP wise a little bit different. I'm leaning more towards the shield cleric because that fits a bit more into the forging aspect as a whole. And I'm planning to make my character for background a what's it called again? A clan crafter. So
Guild
it's a little bit
artisan.
similar. It's similar to a guild artisan,
Okay.
but yeah, clan crafter looks like it's more catered towards dwarves. What it says is like you had a dwarven master, and they taught you everything they knew, or they're teaching you in the process. Only issue is you're not a dwarf. You're restricted from passing those teachings along.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. The dwarves, so they won't discriminate against you, but they won't let you teach what they know to other people. However, what you can do is if you find someone who has talent and the dwarves recognize it, you can refer them to your master and they'll be happy.
That's cool. You can't just teach them yourself. You have to have the master teach them.
Yeah, like when you are under the master, you took an oath like, yeah, I won't teach anyone else if you're not a dwarf at least. Yeah, but they're like bonds and whatnot. They're similar to a guild artisan, or yeah, you use what the guild artisan has with a few changes here and there. Yeah, so that's the background I planned for my character. I'm making him a little bit older. I think how do I put him at like 227?
Yeah, I think you
So
have
he'd
him
probably
around
like yeah. So he'd be like his 60s, early 60s. I'm still thinking of like some of his other background story. Thinking he would probably be maybe a new grandfather.
100. Know how it is.
He's not gonna have a 19-year-old run up to him. If he
Yeah.
did, his wife would have problems with that. Wait, what? Where'd she come from?
Oh, so your wife is still around?
Yeah, no, I'm making his. I plan to have him. I plan for him to still have like a fairly full family. Yeah, wife,
I
two kids
still call
still.
you Grandpa.
Pop pop.
Oh boy. But yeah, overall, I'm planning to do the like whole Dwarven Smith.
I will call both of you Grandpa and tell anyone that listens that you are a couple.
Didn't we talk about like having our characters know each other before?
Yeah, I
A
thought
little
about
bit.
that, but I think with the way that I had my character worked out, the way I
Okay.
thought through mine, I've been cloistered in the forest for.
So yeah.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, that's not gonna work.
Couple centuries, I think, actually, even.
That's on the list of things to do. We should decide whether or not the party knows each other from beforehand and maybe previous adventures or other life events, or whether or not maybe you're all just kind of caring about this quest that somebody's paying for and you're all just kind of conveniently meeting for the first time.
A few characters.
So yeah, as you guys think about your background, you should figure out, do you know each other?
We still could do it.
I mean, maybe, what's her name? Fameth brought her grandfather along to join her friends.
Yeah, I definitely could see that. Maybe, or maybe know my granddaughter's father.
He could be a super famous adventurer.
That's
You
true.
better be to have gotten with my daughter.
Or I guess, or this case, a famous. I'm trying to make my character like a well-known smith.
Well, smiths, well-known smiths, especially if you make weapons and all. A good adventurer needs a good weapon.
Exactly.
Maybe you were his like weapon supply.
Yeah. He deemed you worthy of wielding his sword.
Maybe I can make my character pretty much Wreck-It Ralph. He's a folk hero and kind of a monster.
I like that. I like that idea.
I don't think I've ever sat down and like genuinely read a D&D 5e handbook yet.
Well, good.
Now?
Until now.
Because I'm not making her character for her.
It was one time.
Good.
Was the
That's
only
gotta find one.
No, the three of us made Robin together. That didn't come out right.
Oh God.
got your narrative inputs, and then we made mechanical decisions based off of it.
I just said this is the type of character that I want to make. These are the skills that I want. This is what I need. This
Right.
is the. No, actually, I built Robin for the most part. So I picked all my abilities. I rolled all my skills.
Scratch that. Reverse it.
What?
Rolled all your abilities. You picked all your skills.
Oh, sure, whatever.
She also just picked all her abilities.
But I made puppers.
Make puppers.
You guys were there advising me, but I really made Robin.
Yep.
So really, my Kasathan's the only one that you actually
And
made.
we did 100% make the Kasathan and hand it to you.
Because it was supposed to be a one-off.
Yeah, well, we weren't sure if it was going to be a one-off or not. Hey, you named her.
Mm-hmm. I did.
We
Which
didn't
I'm pretty
name
sure
that.
John's still annoyed at.
We,
What?
we weren't going to come up with the name Boba Feet. Still makes you laugh is the best part of that, actually.
Because it's funny.
I know, but
Okay, but my undercover name will always crack me up.
that titty.
Titty.
Oh gosh.
The fact that it came up as a Twi'lek name.
Random name generators. Aren't you the best?
That really came from a random name generator.
It really, really did.
Our
John was
campaign
there, he
name
can
came
attest to
from it,
this.
too.
Better.
Letter for letter. That's why it's spelled weird.
I think there's one person we haven't gone to. Putting together their character today. Mike. Mike T.
A rogue.
Okay, so we know your class. What about your race and your background? Have you thought about that at all?
Human.
Huh?
I'm doing background now.
Okay, what are you leaning toward?
Oh, you're gonna hate me.
Criminal?
Oh no, what is
Nope.
Street urchin. Don't tell me it's a street urchin.
Oh, you're doing a lawful good. You can't be a street urchin.
Good.
What do you?
Wait, did he say he's making a llama?
A llama.
Llama good.
Llama.
Oh my god.
I couldn't say he was saying a llama.
Hold on.
Llama good.
Ken's class or alignment. Pip should be llama good.
Llama good.
Llama good. So you're gonna do lawful good. I don't hate you for that. I think that's actually really clever. I don't know why I would hate you for that.
Because I'm a llama.
Well, you said you were a human. Are you a llama?
He
Llama
is
good.
now.
No, he's just got an alpaca face.
Just has one of those kind of alpaca looking faces.
Yeah, he just looks like an alpaca.
I'm just getting like some severe Emperor's New Groove images, and I am here for this.
I was talking about that one actor who looks like an alpaca. Everyone
Taylor
makes-
Lautner. Taylor Lautner from Twilight.
Oh. Okay. I just
Does not look like a llama. I
does
don't know
when
what's
you
wrong
put him
with
next to an alpaca.
Yep.
Mike's character.
That is exactly how I see it.
Yeah.
Mostly the one on the right, though.
Right. Were you a human that got turned into a llama?
Llama good.
Okay, Mr. Llama Good. What's your background that you're thinking about doing?
Looks like I'm a charlatan.
You're gonna be a lawful good charlatan?
Yep.
How?
I have an identity problem.
Not this shit again.
Wait. Again?
Mike's bringing back his master of masks, who could never decide on who he really was.
Oh dear God.
Fair, that was a bard and an elf.
It was even more confusing back then. At least he knows now he's a rogue.
True. He admits to it.
I
It
have
just
that.
took us a while to realize what he was trying to play.
Alright, Mike, what's your character's name? See, I want to know that. If you have one.
Kensaku.
Oh my God.
Spell that for me.
Okay.
Gansaku. Who posted something?
I did. I
Where is
spelled
it
the name.
posted? Oh.
And SKAU. Guess you're on.
Human. Yes.
Human alpaca variant.
Kansaku Aki?
Yes.
Well, it's no crazier than
Human
any other
race.
name that we have so far, so...
Yeah, it is literally called a Mulan human.
Yeah. Tammy was one of those before. In a game.
What was
That's
it?
racist, Mike.
You're
Just
the ones
because
that made
she's
it
Chinese.
racist. You're the ones that made it racist.
She can hear you, but not really.
She's
Oh,
not
she's
paying
there.
attention. She's not paying attention enough to care.
It's true. She's
How should you
watching
mic
her biker boy.
Tammy, I love
your
the gifts.
voice.
Thank you. I'm already creeped out.
Yeah,
my
this
dragon.
dragon game.
Welcome.
Did you get to that part?
No, I didn't get that far. But like, so I finally got to a point in the game where like it isn't just like railroading you. You get to choose where you want to go next. And I was like, oh, I haven't talked to this character in a while, so I go to meet him, and like halfway through the dialogue, all the 3/4 of the options are like, "Hey, sexy," like basically, like they're all just like hit come-ons or like really mean like dissing, and then there's the one like normal like, "Hey, yeah, let's be friends" answer. And I was like, yeah, so that one, because I'm not gonna be like romancing any of these dragon characters. That's just not happening.
But that's the point of that
I'm
game,
not.
clearly.
I'm gonna play it wrong on purpose. I'm not romancing anybody.
Question.
Yes,
I don't mind. I found it.
you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Right. So, anyone else have any questions about their characters, or have any trying to think of ideas for what background or?
How much money are we starting with?
Depends on your background, I think.
The amounts in your background, yeah. But background plus class?
There's a dice roll in there too.
So the character option like dice rolling thing for starting gold is an optional variant if you do. Unless John wants us to have that as well.
Well, since we're not
That's a
starting
lot
at
of
level
money.
2, let's go ahead and you guys can have the starting equipment and the roll for the gold.
Okay.
So, starting equipment plus roll for the gold according to your class and whatever your background gives you.
We're level 2?
You're at level 2.
Yeah.
So your starting wealth by class is page 143.
Yeah, we're gold now.
Starting funds is 143 in the player's book.
So it's 143 for everyone?
143 is the page
Oh,
number.
that's the page.
Oh.
That page has your class and how much money it gets. Poor monks.
In the regular handbook?
Yeah, regular player's handbook.
It's cool. All monks really needed was their fists back then.
I mean,
It was
It's
that
just a
effective.
picture.
Starting wealth by class.
Five.
140.
Wait,
So
we're
we
not
get
including that
140?
the level is level 2.
Oh, you're 60.
Question, Pip?
Never mind, I guess I'm a level 2 fighter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, what? Yeah, so apparently my dwarf gained some weight in his old age. I was rolling, I'm like, okay, he's like a little bit on the shorter side. I'm like, oh wow, this is a little bit on the heavier side. Well, now he's quite stout.
What is your weight?
Let me see what it was. So my height was. So my dwarf is 4'5" and 170 pounds.
Your dwarf is 4 what?
4'5".
I'm taller than you. I guess that makes sense.
4 feet
though.
5
I'm an
inches?
elf.
Well, I mean, it's a dwarf, right?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
they're still
Makes
supposed to be
sense.
medium creatures. It's funny.
Yeah.
Oh.
My guy is 7 feet 1.
Oh my god. I'm 4'11.
You are a dragonborn.
I am huge. As I said, Reinhardt.
Reinhardt!
I'm trying
Catchphrase!
really hard not to make my character. I'm trying really hard not to make my character Torbjorn right now.
You're already a dwarf smith.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You already made Torb.
I don't want that character.
So we've got Torb and Reinhardt. Who else do we have? Well, Mike's always Reaper, so that's
Mike's
just how it
Reaper.
is.
Or Genji. He could be Genji. But he's
Oh, that's
Reaper.
true. Oh no, yeah, he is Genji in this. He's definitely Genji. 'Cause he's
Lawful good. He's a lawful good rogue. Genji.
yes, he's Genji.
Well, if I shapeshift in Villa, I can be Winston.
Yeah, you're probably Winston.
But, like, you're Decker Kane, right?
He's also
I'm
Decker
also
Kane.
Deckard Cain.
No, he is Deckard Cain.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the voice.
We
of
can't make
Cain.
him.
Who's Pip? Pip is an Earth Gensi fighter. He's old and If he
Well-
was old and had a gravelly voice, he'd be Soldier.
A little bit, yeah. Somewhere between Soldier and Doomfist. Although that would be a monk, I guess.
Yeah. So what's the bard? It's just a bard,
Lucio.
I guess.
He's
If he
totally the
does-
bard. All of his shit based on music.
He is a bard, but is our bard Lucio?
No.
No. Feels like she'd be more like Tracer in a way.
Yeah, our bard's probably more somewhere between Tracer and Sombra.
Sombra.
Yeah.
Michael Go is the actor.
Yep. Voice actor, singer, and musician.
Stay a while and listen.
And he's the one who says that when he meets people, because he's senile.
Stay a while and listen. Hail
No,
my granddaughter.
No, Grandpa, we're leaving here.
Oh, I'm. Stay a while and listen.
I need to play more Diablo.
That's all this is gonna inspire is us just switching to Diablo and just playing that.
Can we
for
just
a
play
while.
Diablo? I need
Oh,
to do more
God.
season stuff.
Not six, not
Yeah.
seven of us. It's also Gopher from Winnie the Pooh.
What else?
What page do we go to for our starting money?
Or
143.
43.
What's your character? A rogue?
Rogue.
It's a 4d4
times 10.
times 10.
Only one class doesn't get the times 10.
That is sad.
Oh, that's the
Well,
life of a monk. One who gives up all their worldly possessions for power
Then-
of the divine.
Then they should roll a 0.
I'm glad Michael's playing Decker Kid.
I think I'm actually going to do this the entire time. It's gonna be stupid when I say stupid shit.
That's gonna be even better.
That's gonna be pretty good, actually.
Yo, mama.
Your mother. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberry.
Nice.
I think I'm going to log off early. I'm sleepy.
Okay. Where are you with your character? We do have a name for your character. I
Yeah,
don't think we said on
dense.
stream yet. What was it?
I'm dense.
No, okay, yeah, we get that, but what's the name of your character?
No, my intelligence is 11. I'm dense.
I don't understand. I don't understand. What's the name of your character, though?
Maybe you're the dense inside of us all.
Oh,
I'm sorry, what was that, granddaughter?
I said your hair looks nice, Granddaddy.
Oh, thank you. Stay a while and listen to as I tell you how I keep it so shiny.
Really don't want to know that one, Granddaddy.
It's because I'm an elf. I don't have to do anything to it.
I was
It's
tempted to
naturally
go
that
with the name
way.
Pumice for a while.
Racist.
But anyway-
Probably gonna have to buy
are better than ever.
I guess you guys can look at my character sheet and see all the terrible things I did. I don't know.
Terrible in what way?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Bard
It can't
dance.
be that bad.
The only person that can look at it is our GM, and that'd be
Oh,
John.
okay.
John can go.
I set it up so you should all see each other in your journals.
Yeah, I see him, but I can't edit him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I made it so you couldn't edit each other. Only you and only the actual player and DM can edit the characters,
Exactly.
but everyone can see each other.
We
That's
solved your D&D puzzle.
We solved your D&D riddle, GM.
Good night, everybody.
Night, everybody.
Just wait till we get to the actual riddles.
Bye. Bye, Pip. Have a good night.
Oh no. Yeah.
I've been awake since 4.
That makes sense. Go get some sleep, buddy. Ready for next week?
You're
Yeah,
telling
he's
me.
So, anyone else have any questions about that character? So, maybe we should start thinking about, do we want our characters to know each other?
Yeah, I have a question. Should I play a warlock?
No.
Just no.
As someone who's
Actually, I'll play
GM'd a
that.
group of 6 people before, no, you should not be a player character as a GM.
You should be a macromancer.
Yes.
You already will be this thing. You're playing all the bad guys.
Yeah, they're not as fun. I'm gonna have to make some player character bad guys for you to fight.
There you go.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Throwing some rival adventurers for us to murder.
Hmm. You have to name them though.
You have to name
I
them?
forgot what their names were.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna name him Douche.
It's better when it's that douche.
Hello, I'm Professor Oak. What's my grandson's name again? Oh, right, Douche. That's right. That Douche.
I loved it when I named him that
Now,
douche.
are you a boy or a girl?
Oh, I forgot that question. Oh, no, I didn't. I did the age, sex, location.
You did. Hello, I'm Professor Oak. Oh, Ash.
Shit, I forgot the spellcasting rule was somatic. You need one hand free, right, for that, right?
Yeah, but
I don't see
if
that.
you've got like a two-handed weapon, you can let go as a free action, cast your spell, and re-grab your weapon.
Alright.
That in
Even
the
better.
same round?
Yeah, that actually came up in one of those. What were they called? The Sage Knowledge? Was that what this game
Yeah.
was doing? Yeah, it came up in one of the Sage Knowledge questions.
Oh, that's why. I was putting damage under damage type.
Whoops. Nope.
I was like,
Type is piercing or slashing.
Yeah.
It's the only one who really has trouble is if they're dual wielding and trying to cast.
That's those are people that have problems.
Gotta put one away.
Or the ones that.
Shields also. Although I guess
Well,
with
I guess-
shields you can just not
I
have
meant
the
shields
bonus.
is dual wielding.
What about you?
Casting a spell and wielding a weapon. It's not problematic. It's not that you can't do it. It's just that you can't get the bonus for the round that you cast a spell.
Okay.
Or you put your sword away and then you cast.
Or that, yeah. Drop your weapon for the round, and then redraw it later.
Or. Yeah. Or you take warcasting.
Or you take warcasting.
Or you-
Probably worth investing in at some point.
Yeah, especially for Paladin.
Oh yeah, for Paladin seems like it'd be pretty good.
Or you'd be a warlock and you just carry a shield and no weapon.
Isn't that what you did?
Yeah, it is
Okay.
exactly.
Exactly what I did.
He was the
Yeah, I
tankiest
remember
character,
that.
and he was a spellcaster.
Can I dual wield shields?
No.
And just run at people.
there we go. That's rolling.
Sadly, this isn't DLC for Dark Souls 3. Weapons in there that are just doors.
Yep, I've seen videos.
Probably should pick up this.
Yeah, if you find anything,
For
you
which
can
one?
pull backgrounds from almost anywhere. I don't care about the backgrounds that much.
That's true.
This edition is quite balanced.
There's an anthropologist out of Tome of Annihilation. Adept linguist as their feature. Higher proficiencies.
They also have the what you call it, archaeologist. Yeah.
Yep, they do. You're right. Historical knowledge, history, and survival.
By the way, no one is supposed to know I'm a dragonborn.
Armor on all the time.
Yes.
What about
You
your
know you're a dragonborn.
You'll probably find out when I do a dragon breath.
Yeah, just like, do you have a slot in your like? Do you have like a button that you press on your helmet and it just like drops the jaw out of your helmet?
It basically can do that.
Dragonborn have tails. Where's your tail? Don't Dragonborns have a tail?
They
They
do not
do.
have a tails. Or do they? No,
They do.
no, they don't.
Some of them do,
Really?
I think.
I thought the character
Yeah.
sheet said they don't have tails.
He's
Look at
circumcised.
it again. Look at it again. Or maybe they actually.
I could have
Shit.
sworn they did.
Like I said, he's circumcised.
Circumcised. It's not the same. Oh, maybe they don't.
Do they lack wings or a tail? Yeah.
Wow, that's weird. I didn't know they liked the tail.
So they look like
think it
dragons
was,
standing up, but they lack wings and tails. Yeah.
I think it was the Dragonlance Dragonborns that had tails.
Yeah, there's a lot of artwork if you just type Dragonborn into Google. I think that's why we always think they have a tail.
Yeah. That's some of the earliest renditions of the Dragonborn too.
I would have totally preferred to have a tail because that would be super useful.
And hard to cover up.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't. I mean, it'd be obvious that I would be a dragon. But if I didn't, I would have adjusted for that.
So it's not the 7 feet that's gonna necessarily give you away.
No, I'm just a really tall guy. There's 7 feet people.
Yeah, they look like
They're
giants.
really long helmet snout.
The what?
The fact that your helmet would have to be slightly elongated at the front.
Have
You can
seen
see what it
his-
looks like.
His helmet.
Is that like a Titan from Destiny?
No,
It looks like it kind
It
of
looks like
actually.
a Titan from Destiny.
kind of like it. Yeah. I mean, it just has the fur. That's the item that, or the pelt that I took from a creature, whatever, for the Outlander. They have something as a trophy of a
Wait.
thing. So I just made it a pelt
Oh,
they can carry.
nice.
And the horns, they're actual horns.
They're not your horns.
Those are my actual horns.
they
They're not
are
like a
your
helmet.
horns.
But
Okay.
but nobody knows that. People just assume it's the helmet.
Yeah, that must be a bitch to get off and on.
So,
It's actually it's not that hard because all you gotta do is raise up the front visor
Oh,
and
the front
remove the
visor.
jaw.
Got it.
Yeah, the front visor goes up all the way, then the jaw kind of goes off. You can just remove the helmet from the back. So, or you can
pull
just
it, you flip it up.
pull it
flip
up.
the
Yeah,
front,
pull it up into the back. Yeah,
Pull it off
Yeah.
backwards.
and the jaw part attaches to the helmet.
You can just. Oh, okay. So you just leave the like the faceplate up, and the jaw is just like sticking out from the front.
But yeah,
Look, what color dragon are you?
silver.
Also, are you a boy or a girl?
I'm a boy. I am a boy.
A boy.
Like Reinhardt.
that's how it-
Ah, so you're a boy. Which of these started Pokemon would you like to choose? Ender, Bulbasaur, or Squirtle?
Well, of course I choose Charmander. Come on.
Sorry, we're out. I have no
Oh.
more Charmanders.
Then why'd you even ask me? Fucking goddamn it, Professor Oak, you piece of crap.
I mean, that's basically what happened in the movie version to Ash.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, oh, Professor, I thought long and hard about it. I definitely want. I think he said, he's like, sorry, we don't have any of those. Last person just took one of us just now. I was like, oh, well, then I guess I'll take a Squirtle. Or like a Charmander. And he's like, don't have any of those either. Sorry, Ash. Should have woke up earlier. Alright, well, I guess I'll take Squirtle. Nope, don't have that Pokemon. What? How many Pokemon?
He just ate him on.
He's just
But I got this rat I caught out in the backyard.
Question.
Yeah.
So it says I know 4 first level spells of my choice from the Bard spell list. How many 0 level spells do I know? Like how many
Those
cantrips?
are listed as cantrips on the.
Right. How many of those do I get?
Let me actually.
That's at level 2, you know, 2 cantrips.
2 cantrips? Okay.
What level do we get feats?
What level do you what?
Get feats.
You get feats. Well, so every 4 levels you get an option. So 4th, 8th, 12th, and
So far away.
19th. 16th and 19th. You get to either have ability score improvements or you can substitute it for a feat.
No.
Mike, just be a variant human, Mike.
I am.
Got a feat
What?
already.
You get another feat?
Congratulations.
No, I was hoping to get 2 feats.
Damn, yo.
Wait, what? How do you get feet?
Want a second feat? You gotta not get ability score.
Yeah, feats in this work a little differently from Starfinder in that in your class it actually says that like level 4 and level 8 you get an ability score improvement. You can either choose the ability score improvement or you can choose a feat. There are some feats that also increase your ability scores, but it's like you only get 1 point increase instead of the 2 points. But you do get the ability of the feat. There you go, feats.
What was that?
Like rabbit's feet.
Who else just spoke just now?
Oh, that was me. I said you gotta weigh out the pros and cons of the ability score with the feat. Like,
And alpaca feet.
Time to do skill points. Oh wait, I don't have to do anything. Right?
I get 4.
Yeah, there's no skill points.
Yeah, you just pick which skills you're proficient in, and you get your proficiency bonus in it. That bonus goes up depending.
It looks like I'm done.
So the 3rd or 2nd level that you pick which path you are for the.
Did that work? Nope. Did it roll?
Also, it's a D6.
Even better. That's not. Is it
Not right
brackets?
either.
I feel like it's brackets. Motherfucker, what is it?
So your facial ability, that's just going to be a description. You want to put it as another weapon. Morgantown is a weapon that doesn't have an attack.
I can do
Probably.
it's this.
Feats wars.
Class actions.
Show
I-
output options.
Oh, there we go. Die. No. Go. Hit die. No, no. Let's hit die.
Um.
Oh, that's right. My speed is only 25. Trying
I
to
don't know what
get
these
the
boxes
macro for
do.
it, or
Boxes do nothing. I check it.
wait, where are you doing that under?
Click the appropriate option below to have the output automatically include roll type. So it's not what. To Google. Roll 20.
So I just want to know the spells that they know.
I.
Uh,
Not sure what you're asking.
Oh my god, it's double brackets. Yeah.
What was your question?
How do we set up the spells that we know of? And, like, how do we know
Oh,
which spells we can cast and all that?
So
It's one damage. It is funny.
also, Mike, make sure that it is there on the chart on your.
Oh yeah.
So,
Okay.
Paladin. At second level, you know two. Well, you have two slots. And spellcasting, preparing casting spells. Prepare the list of paladin spells that are available for you to cast, choosing from paladin. Number of paladin spells equal to your charisma modifier, half your paladin plus half your paladin level. Charisma modifier,
+2?
add half your paladin level round.
So 1. So it'd be
Uh,
3?
3 is the number of spells you can.
Okay.
No, 5.
What?
She's quoting Monty
Yeah,
Python.
the
Ignore her.
three is the not 4. You shall not go to 4, nor shall you stop at 2. 3 is the number on which that you should prepare the number. What is your favorite color? Sorry. Um, So you can only prepare 3 spells, and they must be of spells which you have slots. So you only have first level spells.
There's a Roll20 app. Hold on, I'll be right back.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
What is your wisdom and intelligence?
10 and 10.
15.
To 14. I figure having it at 10 means that you're of not an idiot
Yeah, it's
intelligence.
standard.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't want my character to be stupid. Can't have that.
You don't want to be dense.
No, I don't want to be dense.
Wait, what did he say his intelligence was? 11?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
Oh.
is fine.
Okay. Yeah, that's not bad.
It's an odd number. Choose like an odd number instead of like an even one.
You probably don't have the points to get it higher.
Yeah. It's the leftover points you get.
Or he may have gotten the int from his race.
Yeah. The race bonus is just what you get at the very start, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't get intelligence.
I think my character's at 16 strength, 14 charisma, 12 dex, and 10 whiz, 10 int. I'm not
He
really
got
sure.
strength and constitution from Genasi. He just must have had leftover. Or just didn't want to be. I don't know. I think he should have been like Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Literal.
Nothing goes over my head. Mike, if you you did figure out sneak attack.
So I can only learn first level spells or second level spells?
First level.
What level caster is the paladin?
They're a half caster, so they only get spellcasting from second level up to 5th level. They don't get a full like 1 to 9 spell list, but they have a very short list anyway. So it's mostly like augmenting themselves and other people.
Yeah.
Or doing like tons of like explosive radiant.
And Alpha Strike.
It's pretty explosive.
Watch you blow up a giant that one time.
Yes, we did.
So I can only choose from the paladin spell list?
Correct.
Okay. And no cantrips?
Yeah, you
or...
don't have any cantrips as a paladin, but
Okay.
you can hit with a sword real good.
Yeah.
Kind of weapon, so that's what they make up for. Cantrips are like because wizards don't have any hit with, and they don't want to anyway. They're gonna have cantrips they can hit from afar. They're naturally more
Right.
or is it sort of something that you picked up along that later on?
Paladin's probably like, I can hit really hard with this hammer. Let's add a little magic to that, see what happens.
So I posted a link. It's also pinned in the Discord for D&D spells. It's got all the spells, and you can sort it easily by level and class. So makes it easy to figure out your spells.
Very
Too
good.
late.
It's a very good
I'm
website.
already writing them all down myself.
Well, I pinned it last week.
Too early. I'm already writing it down myself.
And if you are writing them down, it helps to character sheet for
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out which one I want to get, so I wanted to put them all in a space that was easy to read through rather than, all right, now I have to go to T's to find Tasha's hideous laughter.
right.
Oh, that's right. I'm a cleric. I know all the spells. I just need to pick which one I want prepared. Oh boy.
I'm a druid. I have that same problem.
Technically, we have.
I think Paladin
Our
actually
entire
has a
list
similar
out.
issue too. You get access to all of them, so you can
Think so.
check that.
Thank you.
How long is a one combat round? Because these things say, like, some of these spells are 1 minute, some are 10 minutes.
Combat round is 6 seconds, so 1
Okay,
minute.
so it'd be 10.
Minute is
10
10 rounds. Yeah. Or yeah, 1
Ooh.
minute is 10 rounds.
Well, we did in Starfinder, basically.
And I'm back. So don't get too excited
back.
about the Roll20 app. Apparently on Project it has a 1-star rating.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. You can change your list of prepared. Paladins can change their list of prepared spells when you long rest. Preparing a new list of paladin spells requires time spent in prayer. Spell on your list, which is true of anyone who changes. But if you don't like the spells that you choose now, change them time after you get a long rest.
Hmm. Okay.
Adaptable to
Yeah.
Anyway, shield.
So some of these are one bonus action, one action. Is that like a bonus action? It's like a swift action?
Yeah, so each round in 5th D&D, you can up to your speed.
Mm-hmm.
And you can actually break up that movement before and after an attack. You're allowed.
Okay.
Still have the potential to get hit from opportunity.
Gotcha.
So, like you could move half your speed, attack with a ranged spell, and then attack with a. So you get to move up to your speed. You can do action, which spell. Generally, it's just a basic attack, things like that. And you have a bonus action. Not everything uses bonus actions. Bards use them most commonly. Some spells are bonus actions. Bonus spell.
Gotcha. So I'm wondering if I use a spell that is a bonus action, can I still use a sword and shield during it?
The thing is
Okay.
that you're gonna have to have if the spell has an S. So there's different components that spells have.
Mm-hmm.
There's verbal, which is a V, verbal component.
Oh, I see it.
Somatic is S, which means you need hand gestures to be able
Gotcha.
one hand for you to do that. Um, usually just for you, just a holy symbol.
Mm-hmm.
To cancel out whatever minor materials are.
Gotcha.
So because some require somatic components, those spells you need to have a hand free to cast them. Now there might be spells that don't require somatic components. Therefore you can just cast them without having to drop your sword and shield. You might want to think through that a little bit when picking. But there aren't many. Most of them do require.
Yeah, I see a few. They're just verbals. Okay. Pretty cool.
And that's spells as well.
What? So when I logged in and made an account for the D&D spells page, it says, home, stay a while and listen.
Nice.
Coming.
Oh, wow. All right. This new cleric necromancy spell is interesting. Toll the Dead. It says, you point out one creature you can see within range, and the sounds of Dolores bells fill the air around it for a moment. Must make a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If the target missing any of his hit points, it instead takes 1d12 instead of 1d8. Wow. Okay.
So as
And
a
that's a
bard,
cantrip.
I understand I'm going to need to use my charisma a lot. And what else would I be focusing on for my stats?
I guess it depends on.
You can really decide it from the bards. It really depends on your school and how you really want to play. Like one of the colleges does more casting, so your other stats, and not as important. But like Dex is good because it'll give you a bonus to your AC. Constitution is good because it'll give you a bonus to your HP. Or if you're gonna do like the sword school, I think it specializes in scimitars and other light weapons. So you want to have a good dex because those can use dex to attack. But having a good constitution can be handy. So nothing, you don't need anything high, but like a point or two in there can, help out with your squishiness. And a good dex is usually good to have because you're not a frontline fighter. So having dex added to your AC or the ability to use a bow is, a benefit to survival.
Oftentimes, bards fill the knowledge role too, party. So having pretty high intelligence because you do get access to a lot of different kinds of skills can be helpful. You don't necessarily have to focus intelligence.
You don't need knowledge. You're a different game.
So yeah, he's right. Basically, charisma's like the high point you have, and then after that, you want probably a decent constitution dex, because dex will be useful because you bonus for your armor and fire. A lot of weapons that you are likely to use are probably finesse weapons, so they allow you to use your dexterity instead of just strength. Range weapons as well, which also use your dexterity. Dex is useful to have. Constitution's good to have, and probably don't want a negative in intelligence.
Why is it capping me out at 14 decks?
Probably can't afford to buy more.
But I have 1 point remaining.
Yeah, so it's not a 1-to-1 buying process and point buy. Cost, I think.
That's lame.
I think 14 to 15 is 3.
Oh, is it a 3 point?
Yeah.
You could drop
That's
something
pricey.
else down to try to get yourself up to a 50.
No thanks, I'd like my 17 charisma.
Well, not the charisma, but you drop down other stats. Where's everything else at?
8 strength, 14 dex, 13 con, 13 int, 8 wisdom, 15 charisma.
You could drop your hint.
Oh, wow.
So you know that having the 8 will give you negatives in both strength and.
Yeah, I'm alright with it.
Okay.
She's really smart, not very wise.
That's fair.
She's a smart ass.
I can do calculus, but I don't know that I shouldn't go with this guy.
Yeah, that's funny because I'm super wise.
Let's go on an adventure. Okay.
With you so you don't get. Yeah, don't ask either of the elves to lift anything.
It's cool.
Don't,
We have
don't
a
ask the human
7-foot dragonborn.
Yeah, I have 16 strength. Don't worry about it.
Because I have a 9. Daughter has an 8.
Well, you're stronger than your granddaughter, you old man.
Kind
Somehow.
of. In like
I
a
also have an
general
8.
sense, yeah. Actual sense, no. What about your human rogue?
I have an 8 strength.
Might as well be an elf.
Yep, it's so good.
Wasn't for your
I'm
short
I'm,
lifespan.
I'm a lawful good rogue.
I'm a good rogue.
Pretending to be a criminal.
Wait. Pretending
Oh,
to be a
boy.
criminal?
Yes.
Oh, you're a charlatan. That's right.
So good.
Wait,
So good.
so you never actually, like, done any crimes in your life? You're just pretending to be someone who has?
Yes. My Sir Charlton gives me a fake identity. My fake identity is criminal.
Is a
So
criminal. What's the name of this identity?
I have street rep for doing nothing.
Wow. Yeah, that's gonna come out at the most inopportune time that you're not actually who you say you are. You, your real background be someone like of really strong importance. You're trying to distance yourself from like.
Oh no, that's even great because in the background, one of the choices is Bond.
Yeah.
It is. I come from a noble family, and one day I'll reclaim my lands and title from those who stole it from me. But one of my items that I also get from Charlton is I have a signet ring from an imaginary duke.
He's
Wait.
imaginary.
What?
So I do come from a real background,
A real
from a
noble
noble background. But I'm more pretending to be from a different nation that doesn't exist.
Oh my god.
This is so good. My character is just contradicting constantly.
We'll never know who the real you is. You'll never know who the real you is.
Oh, that's another thing. What was it? My personal traits is I lie about almost everything, even when there's no good reason to.
Oh, that was a saving throw. I thought that just meant save.
No, it's saving throw.
And for like background, I picked scam, which means I put on a new identity like clothes.
I think
You're
I'm gonna
welcome, John.
high elf. 'Cause I started doing.
What was that, Mike?
You're welcome.
What did you do?
You're welcome.
Need an actual background?
No.
Did. He made it as confusing as humanly possible.
What else did he do? Why is he saying I'm welcome?
You're welcome.
He's not an urchin.
What does
Okay,
save
good.
prof mean?
A proficiency. So you're proficient in 2 saving throws based on the class that you are.
Dexterity and charisma.
Yep, Dex and Charisma.
Now I have the jack of all trades thing.
That
Skills.
So starting at the
half your
second level, I can
proficiency
add
bonus.
half my proficiency bonus rounded down to any ability check that I make. No, that's not the one I'm talking about. Hold on. I have 2. So 2 other ability scores of my choice increased by 1.
from what?
Half elf.
Right. So that's just the ability itself. So from the base thing that you made with the point die, you add.
Right, I'm throwing them into Dex and Con.
Yeah, that's probably the best place to put them.
If you're using a calculator thing, it lets you actually pick it.
What do we put in for level and experience to get our level to 2?
Yes.
Here's handbook. But class.
And the class tab, you should be able to just raise it to the next level.
Wait, so it says sheet version, character name, race, and then class?
You should see some tabs that say core stats, skills, background, class.
Type in the class that you are. Very top of the page. Below
Right,
that, there's
I
a
got
class
it.
tab.
What should I buy with my Goonie gold?
Survival gear.
What skills do we get?
As a bard, you get to pick.
I didn't see that in my thing. How many do I get?
So under Bard. So what was your background
Choose
again?
any 3.
I don't know. I would
Pick your
guess it'd be probably high.
Your background is high?
What? Let me. No, that was the living thing. Whatever.
Yeah. No, we need to figure out like a painter or a guild artisan or criminal or a sailor. Or
What page was that on?
That is
Criminal. Because the bard singing, it should be
Starts
Crime.
at
on
127.
has to be. Yeah, starts on what page? 127.
Okay, so it starts with Acolyte.
Acolyte's the first option. Charlatan, criminal, hero, artisan. One that John won't allow.
Or
We
you can
are
one of the ones from
not an urchin, so we're good.
Correct.
you can pick one of the ones from Zen from what's it called? Sumo Annihilation.
Oh yeah, you can be an archaeologist or an anthropologist.
Oh, I forgot to even look at that. Damn.
You'll have access to that book, so it's hard to look at that.
Oh.
I won't have to tell us what those are.
Sorry, what ones?
The two that come out of Tome of Annihilation. Anthropologist and archaeologist.
So so if I'm reading it correctly, can I cast a spell as an action and a spell as a bonus action?
Yeah.
Cool.
If the spell is a
Yeah.
bonus action to cast.
Charlatan
Buffs
or
at the
Entertainer?
start of every fight.
Well, Mike is currently a charlatan. Don't make the same kind of charlatan that he is making. Entertainer
Or you could
might be
be
more straightforward.
they could be in cahoots with each other.
Be a charlatan.
Yeah, you could both charlatans. Not
And then you're pulling up along your poor grandfather. Your shenanigans.
That sounds fun.
Keep on asking you. Oh, if you keep on bringing your granddad.
I convince people that worthless junk is worth their hard-earned money.
Alright, so the thing about spells though, it's on page 202. So bonus action. Spell cast with bonus action is especially swift. You must use a bonus action on your turn to cast a spell, provided that you so here's the important part. Provided that you haven't already taken a bonus action this turn. You can't cast another spell during the same turn except for a cantrip with a casting time of 1 action. So you can't actually cast a bonus action spell and a regular action spell in the same turn unless one of them is a cantrip.
Oh, okay. Guess no buffs at
So-
the start.
Everything else gets jack of all trades. This is insane.
Welcome to being Pip's last character.
not quite to the same power, but so probably an option.
Yeah, there's one. It's if you look at the skills tab. Under proficiency, there should be a drop down, and it should say Jack of all trades.
I see.
Yeah, but I had to like set it for every single one.
Yeah, will.
Yeah.
But first you want to set the ones that you're proficient with, and then every other one you'll do.
Yeah.
Yes or expertise.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Expertise is a rogue thing.
No, or get to level 3, I think.
That's neat.
Uh,
She's not there yet.
Okay.
So for Charlatan, have Deception and Sleight of Hand as two things you're proficient with.
Yep.
Bard, you automatically get those, make those.
Yep. Have done.
Yo, this is so good. Sorry, I was looking at the archetypes for Rogue, and it totally fits a lawful good.
For Bard, you can choose any other 3 skills of your choice on the entire list.
Three.
Any, not limited.
There we go.
So in your journal, at least it should be, I've shared the character backgrounds from the
Aha.
this book, so you should be able to see Anthropologist and the others now.
Oh my god. How long is a minute in combat?
10 rounds.
Oh my god. I hope we fight some
But-
really ugly things. Or people
Why?
with no deceptions. So at level 3, I get insightful fighting. As a bonus action, I make a insight check against the target's deception check, and successful, I get to roll my sneak attack, even if I don't have advantage on the roll.
What class for Rogue are you taking? What path?
What's it? Inquisitive,
Oh, cool.
Oh,
and
Neat.
this benefit lasts for a minute or until successful use this feature against a different target. So as long as I keep on attacking that same creature, and if I've made this successful, I just keep on using sneak attack.
wow.
10 rounds. Holy shit. Can we read level 3 yet?
Gotta survive that long.
I'm so gonna die before I hit level 3.
What do I have to fill in to get my initiative to roll?
Your initiative under core should just automatically be whatever your dexterity. Under your ability under core stats.
Also,
Yeah.
unlike a Starfinder campaign we just did, this character sheet, you have to click your token to do your initiative roll.
Oh, we know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, try clicking initiative.
Oh yeah, you're
What it says.
right.
'Cause I think one of my friends used this for his campaign sheet, and we had to do that.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh, I forgot. I need an icon. Icon.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's big. How
I
does one
can-
resize? Make small.
Size it. You want a circular stamp, square stamp, Justin to probably want to use.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wow, I'm pretty tall. I'm 5'8", 5'7".
Dang. Get that from
Nope.
your father's side.
5'8". Because I'm 4'9" plus 11.
Yeah, I rolled pretty on that.
Well, you're old. You're a little
maybe only
hunched.
one.
Sure.
You're like that one maester from Game of Thrones who worked in the city.
Wait,
I forget what his name was.
I'm 800 pounds.
That's not right. What you do
That
is
doesn't
you
sound right.
multiply the dice roll that you got times the 11 and add it to the base.
No. So I'm looking at my base weight.
Uh-huh. Which is what?
110
Right. What's the number next to it?
times 2d4 pound.
So it's not 110 times 2d4. It's 2d4 times your original height bonus plus your base weight.
How do I know what the original weight
11.
bonus is?
Height bonus was 11.
Oh, so I'm like 190.
Yeah.
Okay.
11.
So-
Yeah.
Do we have to
pretty
roll for a
heavy.
height?
What?
Do we have to roll for a height?
Again.
No, you can choose yours. Cat is just rolling hers.
Gotcha.
You can choose yours if you want. You don't have to roll. You can be like 3 foot and 500 pounds.
I mean, he
The
chose
dice god
seven,
spoke.
Yeah,
7
yeah.
feet.
Yeah, 7'1" and 320.
Really heavy.
That's extremely heavy.
That's
I hope
that's
there's
320
somebody
without
at your
armor.
party has a strength score.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
guess it should be.
Who's going to carry your ass when you're knocked out?
Not the
Right.
elf.
No, I was like, I went to like to see what like Shaq was. I guess I should be like, because like he's like the biggest fucking human. So he's like
yeah,
he's
he
like
has
that big.
26. I mean,
Yeah, like a muscular person of that height would be that heavy.
yeah.
What you can get an average of Dragonborn weight by looking at like the rolls too.
Yeah,
What
that's
an
true.
average roll would look like for that. For Dragonborn.
Where do you do the rolls? So on the sheet?
Character details. Yeah, I got it for you though. For Dragonborn. So if you do the roll thing, start off at 5'6". And then when you roll for a height, you 2d8. And then your weight modifier would be 2d6 to that. So let's see what happens. Also, Dragonborn's starting weight is 175 already.
Yeah.
So let's.
What was the base height? 5'8", you said?
Dragonborn's 5'6".
7. One is not outside the realm of possible.
Yeah. Could he be 300 pounds?
But if you do a so make it a 17 height bonus, and then the max weight that he could be. Max weight bonus, he said, is a 2d what?
2d6.
Max is 12. 17 times 12.
What are class resources?
Certain abilities have limited use.
Probably your bardic inspiration.
Yeah. 204
Alright.
plus what's the base?
175.
What?
175.
370. Yeah, he's within plausible ranges.
Yeah.
379. What the max would be. The height's a little
No,
much.
They say they're tall and strongly built, often standing close to 6.5 feet tall and weighing 300 pounds or more.
Right.
So I'm just a really big one.
Yep.
You're not the biggest, but you're big.
He is the biggest. Not the weight wise, but height wise, he's like one of the tallest Dragonborn. Then you add the armor.
What is that little child?
That's our human.
Is that Mike? Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
of course it is.
I will protect you, child.
Human, what is your... Oh, yeah, you have the... it's a very Japanese...
I
Gansaku.
am Mulan.
Very Mulan name. Gansaku? Gansaku?
Are these stats right, Mike? You have a really high wisdom?
Yep.
Why?
Interesting.
Better perception?
Yep.
We're trying to stab things.
I am a llama good.
What is Mike's perception?
It's pretty llama good.
Llama good.
It's a +6.
Wow.
Plus 6?
Fuck this roller. Oh,
Or
good
hates
thing
you.
that I have that. I'm pretty sure that's one of my expertise. So it's a minimum of 7, I believe. Forget how that works again.
Is there a way to set up my bardic inspiration on there?
Sure.
Yeah, how did she do that? You do,
Because I'm looking at class actions.
So, the thing about Bardic Inspiration is it doesn't get rolled until they use it. Like, basically,
Okay.
you put, like, a token on somebody. It's like, you are blessed by me until you use it up, and then get a Bardic Inspiration dice bonus.
Alright, then I'll just keep the description in there.
Yeah, you probably want to do that and then just have them roll
Damn it! It's not expertise that does that. What is it?
Expertise just makes it double your proficiency bonus. Mike, are you good with the?
I have normal proficiency. I'm pretty sure that means just my. Just my dex on
Dex plus proficiency.
remember.
Whoa. How do you put in weapons?
On the weapons tab.
Weapons tab.
What?
Oh, there's a weapons tab. Open the weapons and write in what weapon you're going to use. Then you set its attack stat, so if it's strength or dex or whatever you're using.
So it's finesse.
So
mark
you
it
can
as
select
finesse.
dex if you want.
Mark it as
Which
finesse. Can mark it as finesse. It'll take the better
it's
of your two.
So
that's cool.
where do you actually under damage dice?
Their damage dice, you put dice number. So damage type is slashing. Crit damage is 1d6 as well. Crit on.
Is it rolling twice?
It's set to roll twice automatically in case of advantage or disadvantage.
You just always take the first one?
No. You take the first one if there's no advantage or disadvantage. If you have advantage, you take whichever is higher. If you have disadvantage, you take whichever is lower.
Yes, I know the difference between advantage and disadvantage. I mean, just in a regular attack, I just take the first one and ignore the second one.
Yes.
So make sure that you have the crit damage in there as well. Crit.
It doesn't have a crit damage.
It does. Every weapon is double the dice damage. So you'll put another one d. So if you do roll it in the future, it'll automatically roll the crit damage for you, so you don't have to.
Like that?
End up rolling a. Actually, rolling that 20.
Keep rolling it. Let's do it. Let's keep
Oh
going.
boy. Oh boy.
We're playing
There we
this.
go.
go.
It works. Additional 7.
Now,
is it
never
D8?
roll a nat
That's
20 ever again.
What weapon are you using? Is it rapier's?
It's a rapier.
Yeah.
So does the extra 1d8 damage also take into account your normal modifier extra damage? Like my weapon is 1d8 plus 5 for me. So would that be its crit as well?
Just the 1d8 part. The second part of the.
Gotcha.
Double all the dice. So, sneak attack would. Mike's character, he would roll whatever weapon he's doing. If he rolled crit on that attack, he'd roll twice the dice of the weapon, and his sneak attack died. Crit is.
Question. If it says versatile, what does that mean?
It means you can wield that weapon either one-handed or two-handed.
It doesn't give me a attack stat though.
It'll next to the word versatile. It should say what.
Mm-mm.
What weapon is it?
What weapon is it?
Longsword.
That should be a D8 or.
Yeah, I know the damage. I don't know what attack stat it has.
It's the same.
Oh, it's strength.
Yeah, it's strength based. It's not
Okay,
a
thank you.
Almost all melee weapons are.
What is it when it's finesse?
Their dex or strength.
So if my dex is better, it'll take that?
But longswords are not finesse. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Sorry, I'm sorry. Sorry. Not 3.
I just wanted to see if it showed.
Does.
Mike just wants to feel special.
Sit there.
100 d6.
Do it.
Yeah, I guess around 200. Nope, not less than that.
Higher or low? Higher or low?
I'm gonna guess under 200. Shit, I was way wrong.
Oh.
I disbelieved in your ability to roll high.
You got a lot of 6s and 5s in there. Damn.
Yeah, look at
Holy
number
shit.
ones too.
Yeah, there's a lot of one. It's a
Make sure you
Christmas
fix that
tree.
before the game starts.
It's a Christmas tree. Hand crossbow. What a loser.
That's one of the
Yeah, which is
choices.
still pretty good. Your bang bang. Name of your hand crossbow.
Maybe.
Oh,
Pokey stick.
boy. God.
What are all these?
She's
Do you
renaming
have-
her weapons.
I think our bar's autistic.
But like, what weapons are these? Bards don't get every weapon.
No, they don't.
But she gets hand crossbow and a rapier.
That's the pokey stick.
That's my rapier.
Tell from its 1d8 of damage.
I mean, I would assume a pokey stick would be a spear.
Me too.
Far more likely to be a rapier.
No, it's
Except
not.
one is a stick, the other's not.
You know the first rules of swords, my dear.
She doesn't watch Game of Thrones.
Damn it. You would like that reference, Cat.
Don't point them anywhere that you don't want them cut off.
No, you stick them with the pointy end.
Oh.
Oh my god, I can be an NPC, guys.
We're not.
What?
An NPC.
Oh, are you specifically asking me how am I getting all three of these weapons?
No, I meant like pokey sticks. I assumed you were putting in like a spear. I thought you were just listing like every weapon on the inventory.
Nope, my rapier, my longsword, and Mr. Bang Bang, my hand crossbow.
Okay.
What's the longsword's name?
I haven't decided yet.
Mr. Smashy Smash. Because it's a long sword, not a hammer.
Heavy.
The long.
Mr. Slashy.
That makes sense.
Why are they all gendered as male?
She likes manipulating males.
I don't know, they just all felt very male to me.
Well, there's a lot of thrusting involved with a couple of those.
Mostly Mr. Pokestick.
Mr. Bang Bang is a piercing.
Not a lot of thrusting though.
No, but it's still piercing.
A lot of launching everywhere.
If I have a dagger, that'd be female.
Why?
I don't know.
Stabbing guys in the back of the heart.
I think you're sexist.
If I had a bow, that would be female.
Why would that be female?
I
Why
think
do you
you're
keep asking me
sexist.
questions that I clearly don't have an answer for?
Because you have
Clearly
answers
not.
for them. You don't know
You
why. You
make
just answer
decisions.
them.
Clearly, we need answers.
We need to know why. You
I
decide
don't
the way you do.
know why. I feel like bows are more feminine to me, and like hand. Now, if it was a real crossbow, then it would be a girl. But it's like a hand crossbow, so it's dude.
Can you put like after Mr. Bangang and Mr. Pokestick and Mr. Slashy, please put like the type of weapon they are, or like replace the damage type with the type of weapon they are, so at least we know what they are. Thank you.
Yeah, how are we determining our points
Like
again? Oh, never mind. It says here.
There
You
you
can
go.
choose whether you want to roll or take the whatever it's
Take
listed
the
as.
5. Okay.
And of course, first level you get max.
Yes, make sure you have max HP from first level.
Or you can be that guy who rolls for your first level and gets a 1.
That's not how the level works, but okay.
Well, back when we didn't know what we were doing, that's how we did it.
Oh, yeah,
Somebody
so
did
suck
have
together
like
one.
a 1 or 2 for their HP.
Why does it say I know 5 spells?
Do you know 5 spells?
Might know 5 spells.
I know 2 cantrips, and I haven't put in my spells yet, but it's telling me I have 5 spells available, but the book says I only have 4.
We're level 2, so you know 5 at level 2. So
Do I?
Double check.
Yeah. Yeah, so Bard at level 2 is 5 spells.
Apparently, you know none.
5 level 1 spells?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, 5 level.
in a way, yes. Later, it's going to make a difference when you get to like knowing second, or when you can cast second level spells. You still will have like a known total. Yeah. So
Yeah, but that's why I'm asking him to clarify. Did it say it's 5 level 1 spells, or like 1 level 2 and 4 level 1?
yes, currently it would be 5 level 1s because that's what you can cast.
Cool, thanks.
So when you level up to your next level, you'll be able to cast one more spell. So the next spell that you know, probably want to make it a second level spell. Whenever you gain a level in this class, you can choose one of the spells you know and replace it with another spell from the Bard list. Also must be able. Basically, level up spell you don't like or aren't using very much. You want to have another high level spell. Get one spell you know.
Yes. So, armor class. I can have any type of light armor. Is there a required one that I have to start with, or just do I pick one?
Yes. So under your. Alright. You get leather armor.
Cool.
Man,
What musical instrument are you gonna learn, pick up or have with you?
It's a secret.
Oh.
not many things by D&D. Looking through, there's nothing I want.
Oh, Cat.
It's a huge list of advantages.
Cat.
Yeah.
Starting equipment that you have is a rapier, a longsword, or any simple weapon. All 3.
Yes.
Have a rapier or a longsword or a simple weapon.
Oh, okay. I read it as you had all 3.
Nope.
I was always planning on buying the hand crossbow.
That's fine. So you could. I would choose the rapier since you don't have very good strength.
Yep.
You also get either a diplomat's pack or
Oh, okay, so I get all three, but I have to pick between them?
you don't get all three. Each dot you choose A, B, or C, or A or B.
Okay. But that's
Only
what I
the
meant.
last
Like,
thing. And you get a dagger. You have a dagger.
Oh, I didn't even read that one. Because I thought it meant you picked either A, B, or C.
That's
you
correct.
picked one of those three, and then you got a rapier, longsword, and a simple weapon, or you pack an entertaining attack, or you got a loot and any other. Yes,
You were
I-
reading A, B, or C somehow vertically when it was written horizontally.
Correct. I
So
did.
each dot you make a choice on that thing. So
Cool.
rapier's what you want to do for your weapon. And you can choose
What
between
is the
diplomats.
entertainer's pack?
Let's find out.
You have 2 clothing.
Those are on page 151.
Pack is a backpack, bedroll, 2 costumes, 5 candles, 5 rations, a water skin, and a disguise kit.
Ooh. I was gonna buy that anyway.
What was the
So
other
you
one?
might have to
Diplomats?
buy more.
What?
Guys,
Looking at the other one. Yeah, but the other one has a vial of perfume in it.
Okay.
The jungle.
It had soap.
Vial.
It had soap.
guys. A magnifying glass costs 100 GP.
So,
I bought it.
What?
why?
Yes.
Are you trying to be Sherlock Holmes or something?
That's what I was about to ask.
It is mine. No, it's actually one of my I think flaws. Yeah. I'm always in debt. I spend my ill-gotten gains on legacy ledgers faster than I can bring them in.
Oh, I forgot about the trinkets. We should roll for trinkets.
Where's
I
that?
did.
So on page 160, there's trinkets. You roll 1d100, and you get one of those trinkets.
Get them even if
Oh.
our background or class says we don't have one.
Sorry, what was that?
Not every background or class gets one of them. But all of our characters to have a trinket.
Yes. Everyone should have a trinket.
How do you figure out your hit points?
Alright.
It's not automatically calculating.
Yes.
What was the question?
How do you calculate your hit points?
So do you want to take the standard or do you want to roll for them?
Well, alright, so the standard is a 1d8. Or the standard is a 5, sorry.
Yeah.
Or you can roll a
Yeah.
1d8. Also, first level is just an 8. You get the full max.
First level is 8 plus your constitution modifier. And then each level above that, they're a 5 plus your constitution modifier, or roll a d8 and add your constitution modifier, and that's what you get for that level.
So we have to roll because we're level 2,
Want to roll, or you could just take a 5.
or I could just take a 5.
Ooh. I have a nightcap that gives me pleasant dreams.
So I can take a chance on getting better than a 5,
Correct?
or I can just get a 5.
Correct.
Okay, so just to make sure I'm correct though, I have 8 points Plus
your con
2 for my Constitution modifier, so I have a hit point max of 10
at first level, and now you're gonna
at
add
first level.
your.
And then I'm
next
either
level.
going to roll or I'm going to add 5 for my next level.
Bind those together. 10 plus whatever you get for. Well, there you go. So 15 is
And-
your new.
Plus, right?
13.
Start at 10
Yeah.
plus 3 plus your Constitution modifier.
Okay, so 15.
Every level
Which would
you
have been
add
the
your
exact same as me
Constitution
getting 5. So
15.
that evens out. Wow, so as long as I roll better than a 3, it's better for me to roll.
No. If you had rolled a 5, you would have gotten a 7. Because it's your.
You add your
it's the
Constitution
number
modifier.
plus your Constitution modifier per level.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the hell my trinket is.
Roll 1d100.
I know. I did. I don't know what it is.
What'd you roll?
99. A wooden box with a ceramic bottom that holds a living worm with a head on each end of its body. I'm
Where do you
confused.
put your
Doesn't a
trinket?
worm always have 2 ends?
I don't think it actually has a head on both ends, though. I think it grows a new head.
Oh.
Oh shit!
That's
I
very
have,
weird.
I have an ornate brooch of dwarven design.
Oh hell no!
Well, maybe you made it.